Hello, dear students. Welcome to our English lesson. The theme of today's lesson is space and universe. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the solar system, the sun, about the stars and other bodies in our space. So let's start our lesson. And firstly, we start to learn the key words of this term.
A star is a large body in space which gives out light and heat. The sun is an example of a small star. A moon is a solid body which orbits a planet. The Earth has only one moon, but larger planets, such as Saturn, can have over 20 moons. An asteroid is a rocky object, which is larger than a meteoroid and smaller than a planet. Most asteroids are found in a belt between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. A comet is a body made up of gases, dust, and ice crystals, which has a long, luminous tail. Comets look like stars, but they orbit stars, sometimes taking thousands of years to do so. A dwarf planet is an object which is larger than an asteroid and smaller than a planet. There are 3 bodies in our solar system that are classified as dwarf planets: Pluto, Iris, and Ceres. A meteor is a small solid body, such as a rock or piece of dust moving through space. If these burn up in the atmosphere of a planet, they are known as meteors or shooting stars. A planet is a large body which orbits a star. Planets are approximately spherical and are made up of solid materials, gases, and liquids.
Now, when we learn new keywords of this term, let's start to show and watch the short movie about our solar system.
The sun is at the center of our solar system. All other bodies in the system, including planets, moons, comets, and asteroids, orbit the sun, most of them taking many years to do so. The distance between the bodies of the solar system is enormous, many millions of kilometers. The sun makes up over 99% of the mass of the solar system. This view gives some idea of the size of the sun compared to the planets and moons that orbit it. There is a belt of asteroids between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are rocky objects, similar to small planets, which are found in our solar system. They vary greatly in size. This one has a diameter of 50 kilometers.
Of other bodies in the solar system, such as our moon, enabling us to see them. The sun's energy supports all life on Earth, even though the sun is 150 million kilometers away from our planet.
So we know that the sun energy is green type energy, and this energy is very selfless for our environment. So, and as we know, in our in our universe there are 8 planets, and right now we're going to learn which planets of what groups are there. So there are 2 groups of our planets: it's inner planets and outer planets. So in next video we're going to learn what is these planets.
The 4 planets closest to the sun are known as the inner planets. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These planets are relatively small and rocky. The surface temperature of Mercury and Venus is very high because they receive the most solar energy.
The outer planets of the solar system are further from the Sun than the inner planets. They are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They are giant balls of gas and are much larger than the inner planets. Each of the outer planets takes several Earth years to orbit the Sun, traveling billions of kilometers to do so. They also have extremely low surface temperatures because they receive little solar energy compared to the inner planets.
Now let's do next exercises. In this exercise, you have to match the two groups, the two parts of each statement about the solar system. So, so you can do this. Now let's check our answers. First question is, the planets of the solar system include the sun, the Earth. Let's done. So the sun is at the center of the solar system. Well done. Third, planets, comets, and moons output the nearest star, the sun, of course. Next question, the solar system most massive body in the sun, of course. Asteroids are rocks bodies which orbit the sun. And the last, the solar system, of course, consists of 8 planets and other bodies. Well done. Congratulations. Now let's do next exercises. In this exercise, you have to match the two groups, the two parts of each statement about the solar system. So, so you can do this. Now let's check our answers. First question is, the planets of the solar system include the sun, the Earth. Let's done. So the sun is at the center of the solar system. Well done. Third, planets, comets, and moons output the nearest star, the sun, of course. Next question, the solar system most massive body in the sun, of course. Asteroids are rocks bodies which orbit the sun. And the last, the solar system, of course, consists of 8 planets and other bodies. Well done. Congratulations. So, dear students, let's start to watch the video about planets. Unlike stars, do not give out light, but only reflect light.
Astronauts who landed on the moon in the 1960s and 1970s were able to see the Earth because it reflects light from the sun. They could not see the part of the Earth that was facing away from the sun.
Planets, unlike stars, do not give out light, but only reflect light from the sun, the image of the Earth from the moon. And as you can see, there is only part of Earth we can see from space. So right now I want to show you the last video in this lesson. So let's start to watch.
Not all planets are visible from the Earth with the naked eye. Some, like Neptune, are too far away, while others are only visible when their orbits allow the sun's light to reflect off them to Earth. Planets like Venus often appear as bright objects in the night sky, similar to bright stars. Venus is only visible because light from the sun reflects off its surface. It gives off no light of its own. The reason why Venus often appears so bright is that it is the nearest planet to the Earth.
And the last exercise for today.
Dear students, I think that this video was very interesting and useful for you. Lesson is over. Goodbye.